Welcome to my new podcast. I'm your host, Ksenia. Today I want to talk to you about what stops people from traveling. Sadly, most think it is money, but there is a great way to travel. You can go for work and enjoy a new adventure in your life. For example, me, I went to China to teach English. As European, they pay you less, but if you have a Canadian passport or any other native English-speaking country, your salary can skyrocket. Plus, the employer often pays for you an apartment. Life in China is generally very affordable and delicious. For me, the cost to work there was $850 for the ticket and visa expenses. Also, I brought an extra $1,000. Honestly, after receiving your first salary, you stop worrying about money because the minimum you need to survive is about $500, especially when your apartment is fully paid by your employer, especially when this salary is usually around $3,500 for the native. For me, it was around 25k, but also be ready to work a lot because Chinese they work when they can and sometimes even during the holidays. But it will be paid off, so don't worry. Now I want to share few suggestions with you if you actually decided to go to China. Let's go. First of all, learn some Mandarin ahead of time. Yes, don't be lazy and learn at least few levels or some 100 words. It will ease up your ordering food, going in taxi, hospital stuff, living issues, even maybe talking to your boss. Because take it is the rule. Chinese don't speak English in 95% except of your co-workers, so they will be just at 5% of speaking English. Second, never take too many clothes. Just bring your basic needs. The dress culture can be different and also you would like subconsciously fit in your new team. So you will start buying clothes there too, the local one, what everybody is wearing. This is something I did when I moved to China. Additionally, my new job provided me a uniform which made my life easier. Yes, I look like a Sailor Moon. They have a thing for this kind of uniform for women. Bring your own also medications, especially if you're not going to Hong Kong. The mainland has a different medical approach. Don't forget painkillers, everything that reduces fever, stomach ache, allergies, because their medicine will not work for you at least first months. Our bodies are not using to these herbal magical pills. And yes, it is best to get birth control pills from your own country too. They don't sell them on the mainland in China, just in Hong Kong, and they're extremely expensive. Many people who come to China, they also experience digestive issues in their first few weeks. Try to eat familiar foods like bananas, boiled eggs, plain rice, and cucumbers. Also helps papaya. And if you eat very spicy food, drink Coke. It will help settle your stomach, like it will make all fat, like disappear, how to say, like bleh. China doesn't have a lot of dairies, milk food. So don't expect milk and butter, cheese. Oh, there is a problem with cheese in China. To be cheap at the supermarket. Once your digestive system adjusts to the new environment, you'll find out that Chinese food is one of the most delicious cuisines in the world, with this amazing variety and specialities. Believe me, it's a thing that you need for your gastro life. Another tip, when you go to China, bring some teaching materials from Dollar Tree. They're cheap and they're actually very useful, like flashcards and some workbooks. You'll find them really very useful. You will thank me later. Be prepared to use a VPN in China, as Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and all Meta social networks, as well as Google, are blocked. So we're a little bit docked about this. but you will start using local things, local apps, and they have WeChat. WeChat is kind of like our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube and WhatsApp all together, and also you can pay with this app everything around in China, like with the QR code, so you don't need even to carry your wallet. You might be wondering if I wanted to go back to China. Absolutely. I did wanted to return to China, and it was actually on my way back from Brazil in 2020. I was making a quick pit stop in the US in January. I plan to go back to China in March, April 2020 for the new semester. They have a new semester. Their new semester begins after their New Year's in February. But as we all know, history took a different turn that year. I ended up staying in the US for the entire pandemic. But that's a story for another time. This was Ksenia with you, and have a great journey.